Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nick, and you're tuned in to Nick at Night. And today we're going to be taking a deep dive into a couple of stories that I've seen trending on Facebook. This topic right here that I'm going to discuss is something that I think that has a lot of nuances, and I just want to take a deeper look into it and give my opinion. Now, today we're going to be talking about a young woman by the name of Kiaria. Now, Kiaria came to social media and she posted up a video of her singing happy birthday to herself on her 22nd birthday. Now, in the video, you can kind of tell that her energy was off. She has this like cupcake pudding type of thing. She lights candles. She sings happy birthday to herself. And then after she sings happy birthday to herself, she downs a bottle of Don Julio and takes a big gulp. After this video, I think like a week or so later, she ended up taking her life. Now, under her video, there was a lot of friends and family who were wishing her a happy birthday, saying that they loved her and things like that. And now that she has taken her life, a lot of people on social media are attacking her family because they feel as though her family should have been able to see this video and save her from self-deletion. Now, in my opinion, I'll reserve my opinion further, but let's just watch it and I'll give more of my opinion as I go. All right. And if you are enjoying this Facebook stories series that I am going to start doing, so without further ado, let's pull up Kiaria's Facebook page where she released this video. This was her celebration to herself on her birthday. All right. So let me get the red dot ready because I'm going to have to try to like not show the alcohol bottle or whatever. So I got to kind of get that already ready.
Hey, as y'all know, it's my birthday. And I just wanted to say happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Kiaria. Happy birthday to me. I made it to 22, y'all. Ain't that crazy? Let's make a wish.
All right. So that was her video where she sung happy birthday to herself. And you can clearly kind of see that her energy was a little off. Okay. Her energy was a little off. She was singing happy birthday to herself and she like guzzled the Don Julio. Okay. Like she took a guzzle, like really took it down. All right. And if you browse through her social media,
Private Bell, 11 Florida. Private Benale.
So this is her social media right here. These are some of the photos that you can see on her page. And as you can see, she has her family support. They're there for her. They are here and so on and so forth. And you can go down and you can see like all of her family was saying like, congratulations. They were proud of her. And you can see a lot of different posts on her page where she's out. She's having fun with friends. They turning up, having fun. Okay, looks like she was into football and so much more. She said, anybody else think it's crazy how fast a child could grow up? Like, I was literally just born, bro. I'm still a baby to everyone. And then it says, it's only up from here. So it says, still to this day, I have to sit back and really look at where I was and where I'm at now. Who would have known little old me would be a football player, full tackle. I've never seen myself go so hard for something until now. I love this ish, to be honest. And our team is the best in my eyes. Point blank, what? Period. The ladies that I practice with, joke with, even cried with are literally my family. And now I love them to death. It's crazy because I joined in October. So do the math. My family for life. I couldn't want it any other way. And this is her and her football crew. And these are different posts that are on her page. Now, she was said to have taken her life, and her family came to social media to basically let people know that she had been unalived herself, and they were grieving. Now, when her family came to the internet, like I said, many of them got attacked, and many people came for them saying that they should have known that she was suffering. They should have known that she was depressed. They should have done something about it. And depression is something that you can see that somebody's depressed. You can offer advice. You can offer, like to help them through whatever you're helping them through. Just because you offer somebody something, just because you are there for somebody, that doesn't mean that the battles that they have outweigh any of that. Okay. It's similar to, and I don't want to compare it really to a crackhead, but because obviously depression and being a crackhead is not really the same, but it's type of mind, like you have to help yourself kind of thing. Like, it's one of those things where you have to help yourself. I've been in situations to where I was depressed. Like, I literally was depressed. My mom would be like, what do you need me to do? You need me to pick up your baby. She offered me so much support, so much help, so much aid, but it was me that had to pull myself out of that depression. It wasn't that I didn't have a village. It wasn't that people didn't love me. I have so many friends and family, and I'm not saying that I wanted to delete myself, but it's something that you have to be able to mitigate. And just because a person reaches this point does not mean that they didn't have people that loved them or supported them. If you go through her page, you can see that there was several people that loved her. You can see that there was several people that supported her. You can see it all throughout her comments along her journey, people happy for her. If you just look through it, like it's something that internally is a battle, and it's not an easy battle that people go through. And it's something that she would have had to mitigate. So her family released these letters that she said after she basically took her life. And her mother also came to social media and revealed that her daughter was no longer here. And a lot of people were attacking her. A lot of people were attacking her mom, and they felt like, if you loved your daughter and if you really cared about her, well, why did she end up like this? Why did she take her life? Why did she, this or that? All right, so this is her mom's Facebook page, and this is what her mom had to say. Her mom came to social media and she said the following. I want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart for all the love and prayers, y'all. I never thought I'd be planning a funeral for my baby girl, Kiaria Elizabeth Rochelle Arsenault. Mama loved you so much, baby. I give you my heart to keep yours beating. Keep me lifted, y'all. I'ma need it now, tomorrow, and 2 weeks from now. We just never know when someone is going through things, and I'm still gonna be there for anyone who I can reach. I'm lost, I'm numb, but God will see me through all of this. Me and my kids can't thank everyone enough. She also says, losing my baby girl really is one of the most crucial things I've endured, but through it all, I'm leaning on God and all his promises because I know it's storming now, but the sun will shine one day. Thank you, God, for strength. All right. So in addition to her mom revealing that she had lost her life, there was these goodbye letters that she left behind to basically let people know how she felt in her leaving this earth. It says, too chunky. Whoa, what's up, brother? LOL, I quit. Hey, broski, you know I love you, right? Life is so beautiful and charming, man. Go out there and get it. You ain't big for nothing now. I know you should be on the field with Shiloh and Shador somewhere, LOL. You got so much purpose, man. God got you, dude. I knew when I saw you get baptized and went to church with your family. You had it, man. I'm proud of you. You hear me? I'm proud of you. I never lied to you back then, and I won't start now, bro. How you doing, though? You all right? I know we don't talk much, but you've made so much progress lately, and I want to see you shine. The world can dim your light when you're in control of the switch, you feel me? You may be asking why you let it dim your light then, Ari. Crazy thing is, I didn't. I promise I didn't. My light is still as bright as ever, and it won't stop shining until the bulb needs to be changed. I had a conversation with God recently and kept nagging him about me, and he told me some things don't deserve an answer when the results could be the answer you're looking for. And I haven't questioned him since. I sat back and listened to the universe. It gave me so much insight that I felt overwhelmed, but understood more than I've ever been in life. You got so much to accomplish in life that you can't see it yet, but it's all gonna change soon. You're such a handsome young brother. Got all his looks from me, by the way. But we both have the same face, which is crazy. We are 2-year apart twins, and I love that for us, LOL. But keep being cool, man. You only live once. Well, at least that's what they say. But I'm telling you, man, do the right thing or I'ma pull your toes, dog. No doubt about it. I'ma be a toe bandit. I don't care. I'm watching your ass like a hawk. When you receive this, remember not to cry for me or pity me, but be happy for me. I'm with God and my dad. That's all I ever wanted, and I'm finally getting it. I love you, bro. And it's signed by Ari. And then it says, I'm broken, twin. I'ma miss your face. I just keep looking in the mirror and I see your face. We needed you as much as you needed us. And I'm so sorry. I couldn't be there for you to prevent it. Worst day ever. I'm scared. I'm scarred for life. 8/27/2025. All right. So that was the letter that she wrote to her brother. Now, she also wrote 2 additional letters that she left behind, and they say the following. This letter right here, let me pull it up. All right, so this letter right here, it says, my sister / Thanka. Hey, girl. Woo, child. You know, I'ma miss you, right? It felt like the older I got, the more close I wanted to be to you. And I indeed met my goal. Get closer to your big sis, check. You're such a pure soul, man. You've given me hope and love all my life, but I saw it my own way. Sometimes loving someone isn't saying I love you every day and hugging them and being all affection. Sometimes loving someone is a simply, how you doing? Or want to talk to Ari want to talk to you. The smallest things were always important to me because what can materialism teach me? Absolutely nothing. You got some beautiful daughters that I see as me in so many ways, man. It's scary, but so heartwarming because I'll be remembered by someone. All the love and care that your boyfriend is giving you. Yes, I'm manifesting marriage for y'all. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all love is so sweet and gentle. It's hard to read some of this because it's a little blurry. So gentle to one another. And I refuse to believe otherwise. Remember that I'm proud of you and proud of you for pushing yourself through everything. Even when things got rough, you kept going. You're now working to be a nurse like blank. My sister finna help save lives and be great is at it as well. I yearn to be like you in so many ways, but can never pinpoint how. How can I be like my sister? I'm not girly or outgoing like her. I can't just talk to people and learn how to twirl with my boots on. I'm too antisocial for that. Maybe if I just opened up, I will something, but I can't. Some of the words are blurry because this screenshot, it's a little blurry. But it didn't something. All I needed was to be myself, and that made me catch so many strays. But it's okay. It says I'm me now, I think. I'm me now, LOL. When you receive this letter, please take it as I love you and see you later. This isn't a goodbye. I promise. I'm just going away for a little while. You know, to see the fam and meet God. It says, I miss my dad so much and blank needs me, so I have to go. But I'll be fine, I promise. Don't cry for me or pity me. Just know I'm stronger than you think. But some things come to an end after all. All right. And so that's a letter that she left to her sister. All right. And then there was another letter. And this is to Kazzy and Cassie. So it says, to Kazzy and Cassie, Worry, I love you so much. I'll be going on a little vacay for a bit, but I'll be back to see you, I promise. Has Worry ever broken a promise? Nope. So don't think I'll start now. I'm so proud of you, girly. You've grown so much to be such a beautiful little chocolate girl and very smart. I remember when you were first born, I was fighting my urges, but knew you needed me more than anyone else. So I stayed for you. I hung on as long as I could. Nanny, I did, but just know I did everything for you out of love. Your mom is the best, even though we've had our differences growing up, because our parents, we made everything go another way for you. I was there and I promised I wouldn't have wanted it another way. You're everything I thought you would be. Exhibit A, as smart as HE double hockey sticks. Girl, you so funny and innocent. You don't even know the half. OMG. Exhibit B. You don't let nobody talk to you any kind of way. And I could say you probably got that from me. Hey, I don't know. Your Rory didn't play growing up and still don't. But it's all love, kid. I could go on and on about you, even though we don't spend as much time anymore. This is from my heart. Now, Cassie, girl, you're the cutest. Oh my God. Just like your sister was. But a little light, just like Worry once again. I thought I had two daughters instead of your mom, but hey, y'all got to get it from somebody, because Lord knows. Okay, I'm just kidding. But yes, girl, you're such an adorable little baby, and continue to get your sleep, girl. I know how it is. LOL. You and your sister will be besties, and I hope y'all stick together like glue. Don't let anybody ever separate y'all, and always have each other's back, because in the end, you'll need your sister. Just listen and talk. Stay true to yourselves. Be great. And always remember, Rory loves you. XOXO Rory/Ari. All right. So that's another letter that she left behind. Now, under her video, there are tons and tons of people criticizing her family, like I said. So let me go back to her page and show you guys some of what the public is scrutinizing her family for and what they're saying. All right, so these are comments directly under her video after social media has found out that she took her life. Someone says, not one of y'all asked if she was okay. It's so sickening. I don't even know her, and I could feel the pain immediately. This poor baby was numb at this point, because nobody downs a bottle of Dawn like that. Then with no chaser, get your rest, baby girl. I'm so sorry. This is a reminder to check on your strong and funny friends. Just because we smiling don't mean we not hurting. All right. Another person says, so her birthday was on the 12th. Today's the 28th. Did this just happen, or did she down the liquor? Either way, rest up. Another person says, I watched the video before I knew what this all was even about. and could tell this girl was not okay. Now looking at these comments, it makes me sad that no one she knew noticed. Get your rest, pretty. All right. And then somebody says, same. I could literally feel her pain through the video. I don't know if that's because I'm a big empath or what, but I can see it, hear it, and feel it. I don't understand how no one in the comments asked if she was okay. Another person, same. I didn't even think it was her birthday video. She looked so sad and drained from and still shot I saw when she shared and drained from the still shot I saw that was shared. Somebody said multiple people noticed he was always very bright and a strong person who wasn't vulnerable in just anybody. Even with some of that, she considered close to her. So before y'all come on commenting stuff and talking over the last replies she had on here, learn the full context. All right. And then other people were also mirroring that. And they said, bruh, I'm 40 and I'll choking so hard off on that bottle like that. Baby girl fighting demons and y'all just praising her. Another person says, Lord Jesus, I pray for her family and those that didn't notice. Y'all, please check on anyone you claim to love. Depression is real and it's almost always noticeable. There's red flags. If there is anyone you know or you think you know, please send the name for prayer. Okay. Somebody said that she was their bandmate. The people who didn't see and couldn't tell by looking at her really need some spiritual reevaluation. Many of you are spiritually blind and being at the point you really need to work on yourself ASAP. Just to think that if y'all could have seen her, someone could have saved her. Okay. Another person says it's way too many of her family and friends underneath here telling her happy birthday and they proud of her. But what about the crying out for help she was doing? She sat there and took the biggest sip of that drink. Eyes red, looked like she had been crying. She was hurting. She was tired. And all she needed was someone to listen. And y'all failed that as well with all the happy birthdays. And someone said, very well said, individuals are on this. Somebody said, you spoke the truth. And even if her mom and family stayed connected to her, that battle depression tend to lie to prevent anyone from trying to. Okay, so some people were telling them like, child, chill out. Let me see. This person says, my first time seeing this, and from the moment the video started, I could see so much pain in this baby's face. I can't believe nobody thought that something was off. The way she downed that liquor, like, man, this is heartbreaking. As someone who's certified in behavioral health and worked in mental health, I need to say this. Okay, and here comes somebody with sense. Okay, somebody with sense enters the chat. She says, as someone who's certified in behavioral health and works in mental health, I need to say this. Blaming this young woman's family and friends to her death is deeply misguided and unfair. Deleting yourself is a complex, and while support from loved ones can sometimes help, it is not always enough to stop someone once they've reached that critical point of no return. We don't know what private conversations, messages, or support she may have received. What we do know is that when someone's pain becomes overwhelming and their mind is set on ending their life, even the best interventions may not prevent the outcome. Instead of casting blame, the most compassionate response is to offer condolences, honor her life, and use this as a reminder to continue building awareness, prevention, and safe spaces for those struggling. Okay. And I feel like that was very sensible. But as you see that sensible comment, to every sensible comment, there was a lot of misdirected blame that was placed on her family. Now, in addition to a lot of the misdirected blame that people faced on her family, people also started to create fake GoFundMe accounts. Okay? People started to create fake GoFundMes to where her mom had to come out and tell people, listen, I have not created a GoFundMe account. Me and my family are not asking you guys for any money. And people are trying to collect on this young woman's demise. And I'm just like, social media is sick. Truly sick. Now, if you are watching this and you have not hit the like button yet, definitely hit the like button as well. So let's go back to her mom's social media and look at the following things that her mom had to say and where she had to call out people for making fake GoFundMe accounts. So let me, oh, there we go. All right. All right. So her mom says, I'll be off social media until I can grasp my thoughts and feelings. I'm lost, numb, hurt, and all the above. Nothing no one can say or do will change how I feel. I'm just taking time to grasp what I'm dealing with. All right. She says, my story in life was all written by God. And what I've been through and what I'm going through is truly necessary. God has me and my kids in his bosom. And I'm going to continue to walk by faith, not sight. All right. And then right here, she is reporting GoFundMe pages. Now, there are the platform GoFundMe, and then there's this other platform right here called, I guess, Hope Built. And her mom is calling it out. She says, please report these stupid people. I didn't create this. All right. And this is somebody who created and received donations on her behalf. It said that they received $1,900 of their $10,000 goal. And her mom is stating that this is fake. So somebody created a GoFundMe, raised $1,900, and it was not created by her mom or her family. They posted this and they said, this is not us. This is fake. Y'all report this. And to y'all that donated, I'm sorry for the loss, but that is not us or anybody in our family. All right. And her mom was telling people to report it. Her mom said, everyone, please help me stop these fraudsters. Please. I have not. And neither has any of my kids nor family members did this. This is so cruel, Lord. All right. So her mom was calling out whoever created this account and receiving funds on her daughter's behalf, which is a level of evil I can't even imagine while she's going through such a thing. Now, in closing, my thoughts are depression is a complex thing. And a lot of people think that, this, like, when it gets to the point where somebody is deleted, people automatically say, well, you could have saw the signs or you could have saved them. A lot of these same people who are commenting that are the same people who literally have people in their family that on the brink of getting kicked out, getting evicted. These same people commenting are the same people. They wouldn't offer their family members a roof over their head. They wouldn't offer them to borrow $100, $200, $5, $2, $0. Okay. These same people will get on here and condemn this family because they didn't see that she was going to unalive herself. And these same people, you got to ask, it's like, you got people in your family that's sad, going through heartbreak, going through sad moments. What are you doing for the people in your life that are in their sad place? I have family members in my family that get in their sad moments. They got videos that look just like that. And they got videos just like that from 10 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. And it's one of those things to where it's like, sometimes you have to do what's necessary for yourself. And it's nothing that certain people can do if you reach a certain point that you've made up your mind and you've decided that, you know, you don't want to be here. One thing that I took a note to was in her letter to her sister, she praised her sister about how girly she was, how she was able to be girly, and she has a man that loves her, and how she would wear bows, and basically she would always look at that and kind of envy that in a way, because she was the opposite of that. She wasn't girly. From her looks, you can tell she was more on the tomboy side of things. And with that, I don't know what her sexuality is. I have not done deep enough of a dive, but if that was something as well, there's so many different layers. There's some people who come from families that are super religious, that they don't care if you they child, they don't care if you or whoever you are, they have this religion that tells them, you know, same-sex relationships are wrong, and they don't accept people for who they are just because a religion tells them to. Like, you don't know what layers and what depth there is. There's so many different nuances, and you know, there are several people who they want to be girly, they want to be a certain type of way, and they have these battles, and they have these things that are conflicting. Like, there's so many different layers, there's so many different nuances, and to blame her family, I just feel like that's not cool, because you don't know all of the things that she was going through. And some of the happiest people that you would think would never take their life end up taking their life. Like, when I got the news, as well as the rest of the world, that Robin Williams, one of our childhood comedians who always was happy, always smiling, he always brought joy, when we heard that he self-deleted, it was one of those things like, what? Like, how? Like, what? How did that happen? You know, what? Like, you can't always tell all the time. Like, some people mask it. Some people suffer in silence. Some people, you know, they can check on you and you be like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm doing good, and then hang up the phone and cry. Some people take mood enhancers that change and alter their mood. Somebody in the comments says alcohol is also a depressant, and I agree. There are some people who can drink alcohol, and there's different types of people who drink alcohol. You have certain people who drink alcohol, and when they drink alcohol, they're the life of the party. They the life of the party. They turning up. They having fun, and they fun to be around. Then you have certain people that drink alcohol. They could drink the same alcohol as person A, and person B drinks the same liquor, drinks the same amount, drinks the same whatever, and person B, as soon as they drink it, they mad, they angry, they causing fights, they getting into it with people, they like all of this stuff. Like, you like, so I agree that, you know, certain things can change your mood as well. And like, a lot of times people, you know, when they get to drinking, you get to reminiscing, and you get to, you know, thinking about stuff, and sometimes it brings people into a sad state. You just never know. So it's so many different layers, so many different nuances, so many different things. I don't think that we have enough information to blame her family. Okay. I just think that's really jacked up, and that's just my opinion on that. There was another Facebook story that I wanted to go over as well, but I don't have enough time. So I have to go pick up my daughter from school. So this one took me a little bit longer to get to, but There was another story, and I'll just breeze by it very, very quickly. And I'll probably make a video for it on its own. But this was also another story to where I'm like, can the people in the comments be so for real? All right. So this is the story of a young man named Lamont. Now, Lamont is the guy right here, and he has a baby with this girl. All right. So this is his baby mama. His baby mama dropped her kids off to him. And when she got her son back, she was upset. All right. So she was upset that she got her son back and he had all of these bite marks on him. All right. He was ate up. He had all of these marks on him. And she was upset that the father returned her baby like this. All right. So as many moms do, they go to Facebook and they vent about it. All right. So they go to Facebook and they air out their grievances when people upset them. They air out their baby daddies. She did something that most of the people who are commenting to her have done as well. All right. So she says, I'm crying right now. I swear to God, this how my son came back from his deadbeat. Minding y'all, Michaela, good. She ain't got ish on her, etc. All right. So she went to Facebook, she blasted her baby daddy, and she went off about the way that her baby was returned to her. Now, what the story ended up being was the father was homeless. All right. He wasn't stable and he didn't really have a stable place to be. He was staying temporarily with one of his homeboys, and I guess she needed to do something and she needed him to watch the babies. She gave him the babies to watch while he was at his homeboy house. According to him, I think his homeboy ended up wanting him to like leave or something like that. And they was like, you know, I got to read through the story again. It was something like the homeboy like had to leave his house and they had to leave or something. And then, you know, he wasn't really stable. He didn't really have a place to stay like that. And then she went online and she aired him out and she was talking mess about the baby coming back like that. After she was talking mess about the baby coming back like that, and after she confronted him, he took to social media and he basically said, it's easy to destroy. He reshared a post that says, it's easy to destroy a black man because his own people will help you do it. And after he reshared this post, he also basically talked about how he was at his end. He was at his wit's end and he was fed up with life and he was tired of it and all of this stuff. And he ended up taking his life. So because he ended up taking his life, everybody then blamed the mom. They blamed her and said that it was her fault that he took his life because she was upset by how her baby came back. They blamed her because they said if he was in a bad spot, why would you give your kids to him and he being in a bad spot? And a lot of people were going hard on her because she was upset and they blamed her for him taking his life. And I didn't agree with that. I feel like I, as a mom, have, you know, like this was when my baby was a baby. When my baby was that young, I would pop off about her daddy on Facebook. You know, hey, you know, some of y'all have popped off about y'all baby daddy as well. Like, I know he didn't. You know what I mean? People, that's like, I don't blame her because she had a frustrated moment about her child. Now, should she be leaving her child with him and he ain't really stable? No. But looking at the picture of how she looked in the hospital, do she look stable? No. So it's like, you know, I don't really blame her. Like, there were so many in the comments blaming her for this. And like I said, I'll do a dedicated video on it, and we will do a deep dive, and we'll go through his posts, because there was more posts, more stuff said, more things involved with it. So you know, we'll go there. All right.